Okay, today we are in the week 5. Last time we talked about it, your products, your mockups. We say that we want to reach your visual identity. We want to show you as a company, and our reach or our goal, first milestone is in first 30 days or 3 weeks from now, to make you look as a company. That means also a lot of testing, because we will not just show you or make your logo or make your visual identity or brochures or website or something else. It's also to continue to creating you and your company, as we discussed before. It's very strange to talk to these two guys and with one guy, because I said we discussed this before and they don't know what we discussed about it. And I'm very happy to have you here. And I will repeat a little bit. So our idea is you are building your company, but also your company or your business is building you. And these two comes together. Because of that reason, I gave you this homework to show me what do you have. So for rest of you, for you, and I know that he has already everything because they are an established company, they have a product and so on. But for you two guys, also for Challenger and others who didn't make this, we prepare something called lead page. Lead page is something very new from Kajabi. At last we got something affordable. I would say affordable, it's like more than $100 per month, but for all of us it's affordable for NewMan's, and we have opportunity to create a very simple and very nice landing pages, sales pages, opt-in pages, to track all the conversions behind, to add different kind of codes in Facebook advertising, Google advertising and so on, and at last to be able to run our campaigns from the beginning to the end without very, I would say, experience, knowledge in coding or developing a different kind of stuff as it was until today. Or to pay expensive, like for example, Kajabi was around $500, Optimized Press was even more than 500 euros, and those are the pages which everybody else used before to create some kind of content and to get some kind of lists of users and so on, to sell and so on. So our plan was, for the first, customer development. To create a profile from our customer and to categorize those people that we decide that they are fit to be our customers. And the reason is to determine what is our marketing niche. If, as I said so many times, if you try to help everybody, you will end up helping nobody, at least yourself. And with the limited budget that we have, and I will show you later what this limited budget means, how we test the market, and if we prove that we can get some kind of results from limited budget, from let's say $50, we can get the same or higher result with high $500. And that means to determine the market niche that we want to test or work with. Then we go to the product design, the design, the development tools. Haris is missing here. Haris will also help us to, because he's doing industrial design, so he will try to sketch, to draw a little bit something. Christina also has to leave because she's on our Cloud Academy in design and graphics, so they too will be able to help you start to do something. If there is something more interesting or more difficult for you, for more challenging for you to draw, to make, we will include our mentors who are doing this all mentorship on Cloud Academy, and if we cannot reach this, we will find somebody who will pay for it and to get the real product. And idea is to determine what is the really basic features that you need to start with your application or with your product or whatever. Nicola made a great user requirements for the off switch. So basically it is step by step written in one sentence what will happen after each click or move or whatever is happening in front and also in back. Then we will go to marketing research tools. This is part of them I will show you today and how to use them. And this is what we have to. This is the reason that how we determine the need on the market. If we send and we make a visual identity, if we make a video, if we make everything promotional materials and send to the profile customer that we need and we would like to have, and nothing happened, guess what? Your idea means shit. That means it's not valuable, and it will be very difficult and very expensive to push it to the market in force. Something has to be changed. In the end, presentational tools, this will come to the end. I will show you how to make different kind of graphics. I will show you the tools that you can buy. I also bought, I think in Snapshot, iPhoto, Photostock, something like that I have access to more than, I would say, a couple of thousand of different kind of images, graphics, and so on. I'm not using them because I'm too lazy. And a video, which is bought, a friend of mine from Belgrade is making those kind of videos, and the name is Video Block, with more than 1,000 different kind of videos that you can use in Adobe After Effects to make some kind of better introduction, to make some kind of movement and so on. Also, Marina is joining our team. She knows how to use these tools, and together we will help you to create something which will be, let's say, 1.2 or 1.5 minutes, but to show everything. I will show you later 2 products, which is like around 2 minutes video, explaining basically everything, and I will show you why I'm showing you those which value is more than millions and so on. Idea is to determine our marketing approach, to see which market are we targeting and how to approach this market. In some markets, it's enough just to send a written text. Some customers want to see the picture, and some of them would like to see video. For example, me, I would rather to listen like 40 minutes video than to read a 2-page of written text. But this me. This is, I wrote in the beginning of the program on our course description, and it says that our goal is to rapidly more or less, but to test the market and to get a massive amount of the information, as many information from the market that we can, because we are building our products for the market, not for ourselves. We think that we know what is needed. This is our opinion, but maybe we can ask somebody else or ask like 20 of you about the logo, and then you get the impression what majority people like. Because entrepreneurs are only 5% in the market. That means other 95% are not the same kind of people, different people, but we are making products for them. And they will be the one to buy it. And many startups failed because they didn't validate the ideas and the risk of entering the market. And for that, you need the tools and you need the skills. And the only way to get a skill is to learn, and the only way to get the tool is that we combine our forces and that we can buy or afford a tool which is like $500, that we can use 10 times or 15 times, not only for you, but we also able to use it 15 times, but you need it only once. In the end, we can find a solution and then we can establish a suitable business model for you and for your company. And for next time, you will get my business model. It is 48 pages, blank document with the questions, and I need from you an answers in order to make a really good business model and business plan for it. In 3 or 4 weeks from now, we will have here 10 or 15 investors, angels, VC funds coming here, according to this PDF brochure that we show you. And they want to meet you, they want to talk with you, they want to see your presentation. And they saw our presentation the first time, and they are expecting more. They're expecting something. And this is the time when even the most elusive VC funds are looking for the traction, looking for something to happen, looking for the customers, looking for somebody who is interested in your product. And this is the only way how we can build your business model, not business plan. Now I will tell you the 12 for myself favorite quotes. I saw many of you putting on the Facebook different kind of quotes, and I will tell you what this quote means to me personally. The first one is always from Albert Einstein, who said that insanity, or this definition of insanity, is to trying the same things over and over and expecting the different results. But not only from you, not only that you tried and failed, but what we are doing is trying what already somebody tried and failed. We are following the mindset of the place or the people that we are living to. And very often when I come as a consultant to some company and I said, yeah, I think we need to do this and this, they tell me, yeah, but we are doing this since ever. And I'm always asking people to challenge the way how they are doing stuff. Okay, you know this and you already know that it's proving work, but time is changing. 5 years ago, nobody used Facebook for advertising. 15 years ago, nobody used Google. 20 years ago, nobody knew for internet. 20 years ago, if you had a location, and you have a price, and you have a stock of different kind of, you kick ass. Today, if you have a website, without stock, without cost, without anything, you kick ass. Think less, do more. Who read the book, Who Moved My Cheese? Spencer Johnson. It's one of the, it's for teenagers. It's like, there's a story talking about human mentality, human mindset. And this story says, you have two mice coming to the cheese every day. And every day they found the cheese. And the first day when there was no cheese, they were stand there like for 6 seconds, turn around and went. Never come back to the same place. If two humans do the same, they will start to discuss what happened with the cheese. What do you think, who moved the cheese? Maybe cheese will become tomorrow here. Why cheese is not here? I'm desperate and we have to go someplace else. So instead of moving and doing something, people are like this to stand and to talk and to talk and to think and to rethink and to rethink again. And then this idea becomes obsolete. To talk about idea, and after 10 times that you're talking to the same person about the idea, you feel embarrassed to try and to fail because of this person. But if you just start to do this, this person don't know anything. Just that you start something. And if you fail, oh, you failed. Let's do more. Let's do. Talking about the failure, it's fourth about the mistakes. Stop talking about yourself and stop talking about other people. This is from the Steve Jobs, and I added this part from Eleanor Roosevelt, because there are two, Eleanor and her husband, I would say. They said, the great minds talk about ideas. And I met so many people here, they don't want to talk about their own business ideas, because first of all, they are scared, like, well, they are scared that somebody will steal. Yeah, I would like to go in the business of making the video games, or I would like to go in the business of, I know, financial application. I'm not in that business. Talk with people about your idea. Don't be scared to share and to feel embarrassed that somebody say to you, yeah, I think that your idea is bullshit. And then ask women. This is what I heard like last week. Men's, they have intent. I have an idea that will kill Google. Men like it. Men is pre-organized like 2 million years ago that they need to kill something. There is no war, there is no killing animals, and they need to kill something, they need to do something. And if you present your idea, like we will kick ass, this 100% that you will get encouragement from the man. Women will think more emotional what does it mean in the real world. Own your mistakes. This is I think the first time publicly that I said, but it said don't repeat the same mistake twice. Is the stupidest saying ever. Because every time that you learn, you try, you did a mistake, you try again, you did a mistake, you try it again, and then you learn. Because you don't do the mistake, you don't learn. You don't learn anything new. If you don't learn anything new, you don't advance. This is something that I found recently, talking about this, what's happening in the world. They said don't make the same mistake twice, say no to reincarnation. Right. Accept uncomfortable. This is the hardest way. It's not comfortable to wake up 6 in the morning. It's not comfortable to do the presentation until 3 o'clock in the evening and then not be able to sleep, then think about something else. It's not easy to stand in front of 20 people. It's not easy to stand in front of 5 people. It's not easy to stand 300 people. It's not easy to ask somebody for the money. It's not easy to learn and read and to view and to listen and do and try and try. It's not easy. It's not comfortable. If I said it's easy, everybody will do it. But the only way that you do something more is to accept this, that it will be uncomfortable, that you will be challenged, that you will go from your zone of the comfort. Because then when you accept the uncomfortable and it will become uncomfortable, then also impossible will be also realistic for you. This is something that it's very important to you to think. 6th one, forget in the startup, early startup, forget 80-20. You know the Pareto's rule, 80-20. 80% of or 20% of your effort will give you 80% of results. 20% of your customer will give you 80% of your profit. 20% of your working force will give you 80% of the results, and so on and so on. Early startup, focus on one thing. There is my formula, I call it my formula IPS, and I said, what is the most important thing for you to do this day? Just think about it. If I have to travel and leave for the week, what has to be done today? Make that. What has to be done for this week? Make that. What has to be done for this month? Make that. What has to be done for this half year? Make that. What has to be done for this year? Make that. Have a list, do it one by one. Focus. They always talk about multitasking. Multitasking just means start and not finish 10 or 15 tasks. Start one, finish one. If you decide that this one thing that you are doing is not valuable for you, stop it. Cut it off. Continue. But one thing, one by one. Optimist but critical. There is I think that I did the last presentation, two weeks ago, presentation. What about glass is half empty or half full? It's easy answer. If you have an empty glass and you pour half of the glass water, that means it's half full. If you have a full glass of water and you pour out half, and that means half empty. But optimist but critical means something else. Optimist means that entrepreneurs has to be enthusiastic and energetic. That means they want to do more. They want to try. They believe that they can, and they believe that they are convinced that they will be good. But also critical to themselves. To say, okay, this is the first version. This is the draft version. Go out. I'm embarrassed. The founder of the LinkedIn that I never can remember the name, he said, if you launch a product and you are not embarrassed, that means you are late. Put it out, but commit to make it better, always better, always better, always better. That means optimist, but also critical, first to yourself and then to people who are around you, who are working with you. Be better than yesterday. This is crucial for those who want to be entrepreneurs. That means there's only way to stretch what you know is to learn something more. That means that you are becoming better in something what you are doing every day. And this is the only way that you can advance, that you can do something different, learn something different. If you don't have, will to learn something, do something different. They said, okay, pick every day something that you didn't do yesterday or that you didn't try before. And this is the way how you enhance. Means to the end. Those are the means. Targets, commitments, skills, resources that you have that will lead you to the end. But this is your path. This is your way. And you're not becoming successful entrepreneur after you do everything, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 that is needed to be done. You become one in this transformation on your way, on your journey, what will happen. And this is all what is happening in between. 2 questions for personal progress that you need to ask yourself. 2 the most difficult questions that you can ask yourself. What do you pretending not to know? What do you pretending that you don't know? The second is why you don't do what you know that has to be done or have to be done. Everybody knows that we need to, eat healthy, exercise regularly. We all know what we need to do this day. We all know, for example, that smoking is something that is, dangerous and that kills people. We all know what we have to do for our work, for our job. We all know how we need to behave to each other, be nice to people, work hard. We all know that, and why we don't do it? This is the hardest question that I ever ask myself. Really, the hardest question I ever ask myself, why I don't do it. I'm a lazy motherfucker. Most often. Don't be just an observer. I put here the quote, you cannot read it, from Theodore Roosevelt, the man in the arena. something that I quoted so many times, and this is the quote that I like the most of all what happened. This is really from the speech, even better than I Have a Dream, talking about the person who is really in arena and what we are afraid of. Very often we are afraid about what will somebody else say. Brian Tracy said, if we only knew how much time other people are spending thinking of us, we would be offended. That means other people don't give a shit about us. And we are thinking what they will say, how they will react, and so on. The criticism that is very common on this area, this region that we are living in Balkans, criticism, everybody knows the best. In Croatia, we have like 4 million, at least 4 million, the professional soccer mentors or trainers or whatever. We have so many politicians, everybody knows. In taxi, you just sit in taxi, they know everything. He just went out from MIT or some kind of like Harvard and into the taxi. It's the same here in Macedonia, same is in Serbia, Bosnia, all around is the same. Everybody knows everything. Everybody is criticism, everybody is critic to those who are trying to do something. But in the end, it's really sentence, he said, but this who is trying, who is stumbling, who is bleeding, and who is trying and repeating the same mistakes by learning from them, they will have more, they will try. Comparing to those weak people who don't know for the victory or defeat. Because I find our life, that's again something from my construction, I don't know from where, but our life is like a movie. Okay, it's not a zombie movie, it's not some kind of action, more like comedy or tragedy, or drama at least, but it's some kind of movie. And we all have, what, 75, 80, 100 years old. So that's 100 years together, and we have a beginning, and we have a middle, and we have an end. And this is for sure, 100% sure, this will happen for everybody. And as a movie, something is happening. There is a story all around us. And we need to decide if we will be this observer, these critics, who is standing near, beside, looking at life and complaining about the about the politics, about the government, about yesterday I thought that I have a friend, but now I don't have a friend anymore because I don't like this lady anymore, because before the game for Macedonia, it was Go Macedonia, full Facebook, like 10 status, Go Macedonia, God and Macedonia, Macedonia, we are, and Macedonia lost, and then the first status after is Macedonia, marš kući. Dakle, this is it. I decide that I don't want to be only participant, only observer in my life. I would like to be a main actor. I would like to be the main character. I would like to create my own story. I would like to try. I would like to fail. I would like to taste success, but also the failure is inevitable. And this is what I want to encourage all the people that I'm working with, that I'm talking with, that I'm lecturing to. It's to take this as a film. Nothing will happen. Don't be an observer. Don't be this guy. You know the story. If in every company there is the guy who is doing this. If you don't know that kind of guy, you are the one. It was from How I Met Your Mother. There's always in the bus annoying guy who is showing you, talking with you this. And if there is no around this annoying guy, that means you are the one. But you are the main character of your story. And the 12th one, when I talk about the story, when I talk about you, me, and others, there are 2 stories about the monkeys that I would like to share with you. The first one, probably you know about it. This is the story about the 5 monkeys, which are put in some kind of cage. There is a letter and bananas on top. First monkey start to go on the letters to reach the banana, and other monkeys, all 4 of them, were sprayed by the cold water. And they start to complain, and the first monkey who climbed went down. And the second monkey tried, they spray other monkeys. Not this monkey who tried to reach the banana, then others. And they do this a few times, and then they start to replace the monkeys. Replace. One who is sprayed with the water, come with new fresh one. This new fresh didn't get this failure or didn't spray with the water. He tried to reach, and other monkeys jumped to him and to stop them, to touch the bananas, because they know that they will be sprayed with the cold water. But after a certain period of time, when all the monkeys were replaced, In the cage, you had 5 monkeys who were never sprayed with the cold water. You had a letter, you have a banana standing up, and nobody decided to go to get it. It is a mindset. They were educated in the process about something that could happen. There are 2 things that we have. We have doubt and we have fear. And both of those are just emotion. We are fear of something. If I ask you, do you like the surprises? Yes, of course everybody likes surprises, but good one. But we are fear of the bad surprises. And fear is an emotion. You're expecting something bad to happen, or when you are happy, you expect something good to happen. It's the same emotion, different way. Doubt that you can do something. And this is what is happening in the society around us. They teach us, they are educating us, they are spoiling us for like 50 years how it has to be done. This is like the way we are doing since ever. And the world changed. And they didn't see that the world is changing. They're trying to reach, they're trying to grab with the teeth their own places when they are sitting in the government and to tell us that, there is nothing changing. We are a traditional country. I don't know, I don't want to offend anybody, but in the middle of the handball game, on the half time, 3 commercials in a row to have a 3rd child. First one was great. The lady, 50s, doctor, professor, very nice lady, have 4 children. Respect, career and mothership. The second one, young girl, young guy. So, it's happened. What we do? We don't have money, we don't have apartment, we don't have a car, we didn't finish the school, we didn't... Yeah, but, it will look like you, it will be beautiful like you, have your nose, your mouth, you will think something. This is not how the Danish people react. Or I don't know, Sweden, or whatever, or Swiss, which are advanced, a little bit more advanced than we are. And the third one, we have 7 children. We don't have much, but children are all wealth. And they are promoting this for 4,000 or 5,000 dinars for the 3rd child, for €50. What the fuck?
Yeah, you get €50.
You get €50 for a 3rd child per month. Somebody pay you fucking €600 to make a child. 3rd one. Not the first one, the 3rd one. Mindset. The next story is a little bit better. On the island of Fukushima, in the 50s, I don't know what happened. I didn't have so much time to read what really happened behind it, but the experiment goes with the monkeys also. They were throwing them, they were feeding with sweet potato. And because of the beach, those sweet potatoes dropped from the plane to the beach, and they were with the sand around, a little bit bitter. And after a certain period of time, the monkey decided to go to the water and wash the sweet potato. It took 6 years. They are studying those monkeys for 6 years. After 6 years, around half of this community of the monkey were in the water washing the sweet potato, other half are eating them from the sand like they got. And then they said, in the period of 6 months or 7 months, something happened that everybody went to the water and started washing those potatoes, sweet potatoes. And they said, okay, they don't know if some kind of elders or the leaders did this and everybody else followed them. And some scientists doing this experiment similar on the people behavior, they said that it's more sure that it just happened that a certain number of the people did it. I put here like the hundreds, it can be the 1,000, the millions. But it just could be that after certain times that they change something, really something happened in the mindset that everybody else tried to do it. And this is why I choose or decide today to give you these 12 quotes that I like and these 12 stories, because I'm sure that you heard most of them many times, for 100%, but let's hope in this, I don't know, spirit of talking, for me to be the 100th person, or 100th monkey if you like, that it will tell you the same story for the 100th or 200th times, and that it will inspire you to think a little bit different and to not only post those kind of quotes on the Facebook and look for the likes that you are doing something, like you put something, not idea that matters, or somebody, I don't know who somebody of you put something like not idea that matters, it matters to do what, something like that. But not only to posting that, to actually do it. And to try and to do it differently. And try to take care about it. Okay? Now we can go for the normal bit. This is the other group of monkeys. Continue the story. Island which is divided with like 3 kilometers. Only certain period of year when they can pass this shallow water. On other islands, all the monkeys are washing the potatoes. They're also questioning if they just brought this, they find by themselves, or those monkeys who came were stronger, so they were influenced by those. But it doesn't matter. It will happen. If you inspire somebody else, that somebody else inspires somebody else, and we will build what we are talking all the time, the stupid word that we're coming like ecosystem, that we can try, do, and make more together. This is the reason why I make this Facebook group, that you can help to each other to create something better and to help each other as a community to grow and make something more. Now I will show you the 2 products. And from these products, I will show you all the promotional tools, and I will show you how to promote.
What's that? It's a puzzle. Cool. Would you like to play? Yeah. They should go here. Yes. Okay. Next. What are you guys doing? Oh, we're doing a puzzle. Oh, yeah! Let's play this, guys. Okay. Yeah. Good. Red team, let's get ready. Yes! Awesome! Thanks. Hey guys. Hi! We did it!
Your website is your own corner of the internet, a place to call home. For your business, your portfolio, your hobby, your own space to say what you want to say. There are plenty of ways to get a website, but a template isn't for you. A Facebook page isn't for you. Your site should reflect who you are, and it should look good doing it. Sure, you could build one yourself, but designing, developing, dragging, and dropping, these are all full-time jobs. Wouldn't it be better if you could just do what you care about and have all that other stuff just happen? Wouldn't it be better if websites just made themselves? Now they do. It's called the grid. No templates, no coding, no walled gardens. Just tell the grid what you want, and it uses artificial intelligence to build a tailor-made home for your content. Need your site to look professional? Done. Or maybe it should look a little more casual. Easy. Then tell the grid what you want to do. Looking for more customers, more followers, higher sales? Just make your selection, and your site will be optimized for that purpose. Need more content? Capture and post anything from anywhere on the web with a single click. And here's the thing, your site will evolve as you add more to it. The layout adapts to your content. Images are cropped and color corrected for maximum impact. The design adjusts to look good on every browser and every device, automatically. It's as easy as that. Actually, it's incredibly complicated, but the grid figures it out so you don't have to. And when each of us has our own corner of the web, a space that is uniquely ours, that's the start of a more beautiful internet. Content is power. Power your content on the grid.
Grid. This is the website. Join the evolution. After I saw this, I checked and I said, okay, nice. I went to see more videos. This is a barbershop, very good. Razor Story. Razor Story is the name, and it's a very nice thing, but the grid followed me. You see the pre-order, because I came to their pre-order, I came to this site, and it said, okay, put your credentials all around. And I sent this to Stephanie. I said, did you see this? She had a friend who knows something about it. She said, okay, wait for me to check. And I waited. And I went to my YouTube. The grid followed me. It is commercial. I was checking, Tony Robbins is coming to Poznan, and I was checking the hotel rates for the Poznan, waiting for this decision, should we buy this or not, and great, waited for me on this, I think, booking or no, this is A-Dreams for the flight. Second day, I'm following Inc. Economist, this is Forbes magazine, one of the most influential magazines in the world. I came and agreed, also follow me there. In the end, of course, I went and I become 18,931st founder or co-founder or founding members of this site, paying by $96 for the first year. The message that I got is, thank you very much, are you sure that you want to pay? So what the fuck? I said, yes. You found me, you tracked me, you followed me, you bring me back to this site and I want to pay. Yeah, but products will be ready early or late, early summer or late spring. That means in June probably. 6 months earlier, they are selling something which is amazing. It is too amazing to be true, maybe. But then I saw that they already got investment of $3.5 million. 6 months before products, not even more. Today is more than 20,000. 20,000 times $96, so calculated 100 is $200,000 in the pre-sales. What do they have? Money. Money, now they have money. They had the idea. And they have a beautiful video. This is all the mock-ups. You don't know if you can do actually this. It looks fantastic. It looks great. But I don't know. I sent to the people and said, what the fuck? I said this like to 15 people and everybody said, what the fuck is this? This is impossible. This will change everything around the website. So, for the simple ones. To change everything around. And it's only $8 per month. $8 per month, it's a WordPress hosting. They host, they give you domains, they give you all the tools, everything is there. And this, okay, I don't have this, it's in video, but also you change your website according to your needs. You want to have a photo album? Click on photo album, it becomes a photo album. Blog, it becomes a blog. Sales page, opt-in page, even crowdfunding page. Because I checked everything. There are so many comments, and the guy said, I cannot believe how fast I paid for this. And I love it. This was the comment on Twitter. I don't believe how fast I paid for this and I love it. I did the same. In that moment, I didn't have, because they are accepting PayPal, and my card is expired in Croatian one. So I called Irene, I said, okay, I need you to buy me this, I will give you money tomorrow. She said, yeah, but it will not be available until June. I want it now. I didn't get anything. I got an email confirmation and a thank you note. But I somehow feel good to spend $100 on this. I don't know why. Maybe it's, I don't know, who knows. But the most important thing is that you don't have to have a product in order to sell it. But we are always saying, you need to have an idea, and you need to be a certainty, let's say, to be some sure that you can do it. Baby watch. You all know what is Bella Beat. But very small amount of you know what is Baby Watch. Baby Watch starts with the app application. iPhone application, they want to attach the stethoscope on it to track the heart rate of the unborn baby. Now there are companies who are producing different kind of gadgets to measure different kind of life circles or different kind of, I don't know what's the name, from the baby or also from the mother. Totally different concept. But they raised the money. They raised first 3 million, then 4.3 million, and now they raised like 6.5 million in pre-orders. Try it. Raise the money. Ask for it. Sell it. Try to do it, and then think what you will do with this. I read last 2 weeks, I read 400 some pages, I don't know, 500 pages of Startup Nation, and if anybody wants to read this book, I'm willing to give it away. I don't want to see it at home. It's like this, talking about Israeli industry, Israeli companies on stock exchange, New York Stock Exchange. There is more Israeli company than European, Japanese, and Chinese together. Tel Aviv is the second best place in the world after the Los Angeles, and they have only 6 million people, 6 point something million people. First, build your company to exit, not to exist. That means build your company to sell it. Think 5 years from now, it will be value of $2 million and I will sell it. 5, 7, doesn't matter. Build your own brand. Build your brand to sell it in 5 years. Because that means that you will reach this milestone, that you will reach it faster, that you will be more focused on that. The second one, when you build it, aim to the best. Try or push yourself to be the best on the market. This is something, there's a story behind it. It was like probably 96 or 7. I was on the lecture still studying, and the guy was older professor from US. He asked the audience, okay, what car would you like to have? In that time, I was in some kind of race cars, and in that time, Ford Focus ST just came to the market, and it was something that I was looking for. And I was very happy and very lucky in the end that he asked the guy near me. And the guy said, Skoda Octavia. And the guy then said, why not Mercedes? Why not Ferrari? Why not Porsche? It's better. It's better to drive a C-Class Mercedes than Skoda Octavia. I said, yes, but what's the problem? I don't know. If you reach your goals high and you use your butt, work your butt to reach your high goals, you will not maybe accomplish them fully, but you will reach far more than if you are set the goals that you are really sure that you can accomplish. And if you set a goal to buy the 100,000 euros car or 30 euros car in 5 years from now, and if you work and you save, you will reach 70 or 75. And instead of driving Skoda Octavia, as you said, you could drive, I don't know, what is a 70,000 euro car? BMW, whatever. This is what they are saying here. And it's like all 500 pieces of book, and this is saying about airplanes that they built in 70s. They said, okay, we need an airplane. France was protecting them. They got some kind of embargo. They couldn't buy from Americans in that time. I said, okay, let's build it. Let's build the best plane in the world. Best fighting plane in the world. They made 5 of them, and then Americans came and said, okay, stop. You cannot do this. You cannot do this. You will buy the plane from us. And they said, okay, it's too difficult to fight Americans. Yes, of course, no problem. 2,000 Air Force engineers were sent to IT industry. You know which company? Intel. And they revolutionized all the processors from the 70s to 90s. And they become a part of IBM, they become part of different kind of stuff. And they just replied, it's okay, what the fuck, we build the best plane, Americans don't allow it, we'll not young about it. And it said, okay, now Americans are against us. No, okay, stop it, produce it, take the guys, put it something better. And they become something better. Okay, now we start with my example. I will show you, I did some kind of assumptions, some kind of mock-ups, and this will be asked all of you to do the same. So for the next week, again, I will be available for you basically all day. Who want to work with us, with the team, it will be 5 of us, from 9 o'clock in the morning, let's say 5 o'clock in the evening, and if you need more, we can do more. We will not do this for you. We will do it with you, show you how to do it, give you the tools, give you the passwords that you need in order to pick your own templates. My idea was to make one template for each, but maybe we should do it in a different way so it can become better. I will start with 3 assumptions. The first assumption is I have a clear goal and I know which result I'm aiming at. The second, my product that I want to sell is acceptable to the market. That doesn't mean that it's great. And I understand the market needs and have a solution or ideal solution. This is basically when all of you are now. You have some kind of clear goal what you want to accomplish. You know that your products could be acceptable for the market, except free check, which is already market ready. And you understand the market needs, what they want to get, who are their customers, how they behave, and something. You think that you know all of this. So, assumptions. And so many people. Sales, engineers, there is 10 million users that they need this kind of product. How hard could be to reach one? Very hard. My assumption first. My goal is to test different channels. So I will test all the social networks. I will start 7 different campaigns on Google and 3 different campaigns on Facebook. Basically, I will add Twitter, I will add YouTube, I will add graphics, I will add mockups, I will add videos, I will add explanations, I will build a list. I will collect the list and the people, I will give them the free webinar, so I will communicate with them. In the end, I will ask them to buy something from me. All the week, I feel like a coffee milk already. Second assumption of mine is that this is the beginning of the year. Okay, we are still in January, like 80% of those who made some kind of New Year resolution already give up on them in the first 2 weeks. So I'm hoping that I will re-engage those people at least to buy something from me, not to try to do all of this, but to feel a little bit conscious and a little bit guilty, and that they will buy a book for some euros in order to try to do something again, but they already failed like 2 weeks ago. My third assumption is my offer, and I will offer free PDF for signing in. I will give some kind of 30 different advices how to set and accomplish goals in the business, but also in the private life. I will give a free webinar, which will be 45 minutes me talking on GoToMeeting or any meeting. And then I will set my goal, and it will be a course. I will give my book and my PDF workbook for $2.99. Bybars, that you already met, is giving his book on Kindle for $3.99, and it's now he's like famous guy, rich guy. So I will try to sell my PDF ebook for €3. Also, I will give something addition like online program, individual consulting for $197, just to see what will happen. And this is my assumption, that I have an offer that nobody can refuse, and everybody is thinking. But when you create your offer to the market, you're creating according to yourself, what you would like to get. Not really what your customer needs. But this is my offer, this is my assumption, that I have offer for €3, you get a lot. You have free webinar, PDF, book, 12 minutes of me talking about different kind of shit, about 6 categories of life, so you can choose education, career, financing, physical health, ledger, and so on. And there is a lot of different kind of games, different kind of tools, different kind of online forums, and in the end you will learn how to set, and you will be motivated to reach your goals. Let's say it like this. This is my plan. First, for the promotion, I will use lead page, my WordPress page, Facebook campaigns, Google AdWords, and any or GoToMeeting. For the sales, I will go with the lead page sales funnel, with the PayPal for the collecting the money, and WordPress, my website, for up, down, and cross-sells. So this is all the thing that I will use. Basically, when you look at this is like, I don't know, $100 maximum, the value of different tools. And of course, I cannot forget my monkey, because today is all about the monkeys. This is MailChimp. MailChimp now, from last week, allowed us to send unlimited number of the follow-up emails. Until last week, you could send only the thank you note. Now you can set up unlimited number of the follow-up emails. Meaning, if you send somebody to your opt-in page and he gives you an email, you can communicate with this person unlimited number of times automatically. You can write down the 5 sales letters, and you can send it every 3-4 days. You can write a personalized email to somebody and send it automatically in every 2, 3, 4, 5 days, which is very important for this what I'm doing now. Okay, this is how I start to build my landing page. I choose very simple design in order for me, because it's the first time that I'm doing, and I will show you later what kind of options do we really have. This is very simple design. Design is also used for my book. It's also used from Photostock, $3, how to package and sell the brochure, and I will show you the mockups, which is also done by me with my very, very, very limited Photoshop knowledge and my very limited Photoshop, because I have Photoshop Portable, the small one. And this is adding the goal. My goal for this campaign is to create a conversion and see from which sites, pages, portals or whatever, I'm getting the most of the conversion. So I add this goal as a conversion, and I got the tracking code which I install in this landing page. This landing page can be only this link that you can see, all landing pages, so you can just copy it. You can put it as a code to your WordPress, so basically it can become a part of your WordPress site. You can add it to Facebook and become a part of the Facebook, or the Facebook page, or you can put it on your own server or whatever. It's not so much important. So in the end, this website looked like this. This now looks much better, but I took the screen, I don't know why. But I took the screen because I also allowed them to give me a registration through the Facebook. And it was a mistake because here you can see me logged in my Facebook, so I automatically show my email address and say registry. For 80%, according to the researchers that I did in the last, like I read it like on Inc. 15, maybe 20 days ago, last year, they said that if you put a Facebook, a login button, it will be 80% more conversion. And I just said that I'm very open. My Facebook is very open, so I'm basically opting in. Wherever I can put Facebook, instead of putting my email, I click Facebook. But what's important, first time ever, when you click on Facebook and registry on this kind of opt-in form, I will get your name and your email. On Facebook page that you have, all of you have, there is your name and /facebook.com. There's not your real email, but Facebook knows your real email, and it will be sent to my MailChimp list automatically and categorized. Okay, going with the Facebook campaigns. This is the options that we have. There is a new options, get video also. But for the starters, I will use the options to send people to my website. And my website is, of course, my lead page that I just built. And I will add it here. Then I need to choose whom I'm targeting. Who is my customer? Who's my profile? Who is interesting? Who could be interested in my product? Kids of 13, 15, elders of 60, people who are living in village, people who are living in the city, students. Who is the one that I would like to become my customer? Who I think that needs my book or my lectures? What are the interests of those people? What are the fears, dreams, what they want, what they need, where they are living for, and so on. And then we come to the customer profiling, and this will be, I call this creating on my avatar, like my perfect customer. And this will be your assignment for the next week, to create your perfect avatar or your perfect customer. So this is Marco. Let me introduce you to Marco. this guy in the white shirt. This is my perfect customer. I named him Marco. I took the random picture from Google to find the guy that I like and said, okay, this is Mark. I also have Maya, so I don't like only guys. So who is Marco? In my opinion, my assumption, Marco is male, 25 to 35 years old. Marco speaks English, not fluent, but speaks English. He uses smartphone every day. He have big dreams. He know if he want to make something, that he want to do something more, because he don't believe that there is a politics system, educational system, that they will give him something more. He lives in the city, but maybe Marco is coming from the smaller place. Maybe Marco have the traditional values. He cherishes some traditional stuff, but also thinking more about the modern life, modern style. He's employed, maybe in private sector or corporation on the lowest position in the bank. Marco is making 500 to 700 euros in Croatia, I'm talking. You're gonna, like this. In Croatia, this is like less than average. So Marco is making 500 to 700 euros per month, and because of that, according to the situation of the market, Marco lives in the community. Marco lives with the parents, with a partner, or with a roommate. But thinking that it will be perfect to have the apartment for himself, even to rent it, not to own it. Because he wants to be more independent from them. He's thinking what will happen 5 years from now, because he's 25. He's not independent from the parents. Parents are not paying for different stuff anymore. And they have different kinds of sport hobbies which are connected to the sport. I said to the sport. This is Marco. Basically, this is Maya. Maya is the same or similar, but only girl, only a female. Also 25 to 35, speaks English, educated, thinking about this and that. And I will use two different kinds of campaigns to talk with Marco and to talk with Maya. And if you have two friends and you talk about the subject, to those different two types, you will talk differently to your female friend and to your male friend. So if you are doing your targeting and marketing, you will do the same. So I will choose two different type of campaigns for those two. For Marco, I will create something which will be for men's. I will create something which is clear, with call to action, with exact steps how to do it and what to do it, and move him through the process to show him, to give him a warranty, to move the risk from him paying something to me, and to motivate him to act and also to finish what he started. This is tracking code for the Facebook campaigns, which also goes to the lead pages, so I know who came from where. Because my sponsored articles or the advertisement will be shown on different kind of portals, so I will know if I target Marco and I thought that he is handball fan, and I will target the portals who are promoting the handball world championship in handball in Qatar, and I will go there and I will see how many my Marco really are looking for the handball. How many of them are looking for different kind of clubs? How many of them are reading the daily newspapers? How many of them are doing this and that? And I will get all the statistics in front of me so I can do a next. This is like free campaign. This is free, this is awareness. But for the next, when I sell, I will go directly and I will pay to Facebook to find me my Marco on the place when Marco is staying, and I will pay to Facebook a commission if it brings Marco to my checkout page. That means that Marco paid something. Okay, this is how it looks. How I find Marco. How I decide who it is. How I find the people like Marco. There's a little bit more to work. If you go to Facebook profile, I will do it later when I finish this event. When I finish this, I will go later. And we will go to some group. Today I checked this, for example, Midnight Club, Vardar volleyball team. I will go on different kind of stuff to show you what you can find on the Facebook profiles. Then you go to Facebook groups. I like, I don't know, Facebook group, I like Britney Spears, whatever. I like this kind of singer. I like this kind of sport. We like soccer. We like basketball. We like cars. We like movies. We like video games. How many groups on the Facebook is made only for the gamers? And you go to the group, you join to the group, and you can open each and any profile. You can find out, you can buy but very expensive software who will do it for you. But from now, what I need from you to do is to go to the groups, which are talking about food, for example, even. They're talking about food, recipes, different kind of. Go there, who is hanging out. Open 500 profiles and check from which city, how old they are, male or female, do they have a family, where they are living, are they employed or not, and if they are, how much money they make. Basics. I will show you the profiling with the 20 questions. You will get the questionnaire in the email, 20 questions to profile your customer. Then we go to Facebook fan page to find the common interest, and then on portals, forums, you need to get to know your customers. You need to get to know your targeted customers in order to find them, in order to be able, with the budget, limited budget that you have, to sell them what you need to make more money. For the Maya, I decided to go more emotional, so I will check all the girls in these groups, 25 to 30, and I will check what their walls are looking like. And you will find if you have a lot of makeup, if you have a like yellow stamp, like this different kind of what happened and so on. If you find quotes about a better life, if you find about happiness, about love, about fears. For each of you that we are a friend of mine, I can get a feeling. How do you feel that day? I'm working together with a company from Belgrade called Impulse, and we are tracking the emotional behavior on the Facebook to know in which part of the day the most of our customers are feeling good or bad. And my friend said, okay, when they are feeling good, you can sell the guns and so on. It's much profitable than to sell them someday when they are in the goodwill. But think about it. If I have a new suit or new haircut, which is crazy, and if you feel great, you can find it attractive, you can find it very nice and modern. But if you feel like shit, you will react the same to me. So, for the girls, I go with emotions. And for emotions, you go Google it. Google different kind of emotions. I just mentioned happiness, satisfaction, well-being, freedom, choice, health, luxury, privacy, identity, whatever. And you go and Google them. And be careful about the trademarks, about the right reserves. You can go also to iStock, iPhoto, Snapshot, I don't know, there's so many different sites. And for a membership of like $5 per month or per year, you can get hundreds and hundreds and thousands different kind of photographs that you can use for your promotion, to show them an emotion. Can you imagine? This is the Facebook campaigns with the six different kind of pictures. Every image showing different emotions. One is showing me being wealthy. One showing me being unfit. One showing me being rich. One showing me with my friends. One showing me climbing the hills. One showing me swimming with the sharks, whatever. Or me or somebody else. And then you get this kind of impression from Anita. This smile. And then you check what the fuck is happening behind this smile. How many of Maya click on which of posts that I make? And then you will see some posts around 1,000 clicks or views, some of them 5, 10 or even more. And you say, wow, my Maya want to become, I don't know, something. She want to get married. And then for my next promotion is how to set a goal and to catch a rich husband. This is my promotion and I sell the book. Ooh. Easy. How to be fit. How to be fit. 30 days, lost 15 kilos. Just set a goal and follow the steps. I 100% guarantee that you will get it. Set the goal to be fit. Set the exercise. You have all the exercise, all the tasks inside the online forms. You just put and you follow the plan. Or somebody want to be rich. Okay, find a second job. Start to save. See your long-term perspective in 5 years from now. Who knows? But first of all, I had to find out who is he, she, find an approach, test my approach, find which approach is working the best, and then play on this card. Simple. It cannot be simpler than that. For the budget, we start with the test first. I'm starting, let's say, $50. Small budget, proven results. Most of the people, entrepreneurs, said, okay, big company, big budget, it's easy to them. It's the same. For the Facebook, you put $50 or $500, you get the same results. In average. Pixel tracking to confirm your success numbers. To track customer behavior. Where they are, what they are doing, what they are interested. And then retargeting for the better return of investment, or to follow your customer like Grid followed me and ensure that I come back and pay $97 to get nothing. To get a promise that product will be ready in 6 months from now. This is the part for the budget, doesn't matter. Google AdWords. You can get everything from AdWords. This small button, I don't know if you see it, Battle on Webinar. It's call it the box, lead box, which I can place as a small code basically any place. If you click on this, it will open the big form. I can place it in my email, I can place it in my signature, I can place it in my website, I can place it in mobile app, I can place it to my friends' Facebook pages or friends' Facebook profiles. I can place this any place. It can look like an image, like a button, or like just a written name, like a tag that you can see in a daily newspaper if you are looking for Index have this kind of stuff. And this is basically for free. It goes like this when you click it. Thank you page, which will finish. This is now. It will lead to the sales page. In the first they will also get thank you. Not, I will sell you in the first round. In the second round, when I filter those people who really want to buy what I'm selling, then I'm sending them to the sales page. Talking about a little bit of Google, there is, I call the formula 7 plus 7 plus 7 is in blackjack 21, and there is 7 rules for 7 different types of AdWords. This box is small commercials, advertisings, that can give you a much more effect on your advertising. We have 130 characteristics to write at this Google advertising. 35 in the first line for your subject, 70 for your text message, and 35 characters for your link or for your website. So if you put your website, my website have 23 letters, marinasuccessacademy.com. So basically I'm left with 105 letters to send my message. And to make sure that somebody click it. I'm not that smart. You can be experienced enough, but not that smart. You cannot reach every type of your customer. You can try. But instead of that, let's make 7 on them. Instead to spend $50 on the Google AdWords, like everybody is using, to make 1 box, let's make 7 of them. The first one, use some kind of strange numbers. This is like from the Google, directly from the Google, because all these resources that we are using are sending the conversions, sending us different ideas. This is covered, this covered, this covered, do this, try this, try this. They want to sell us more. They want to make us make money more, because if we are making more money doing the advertising, they will make money because we are advertising. So let's use strange numbers, 8.32, 76 point this grabs attention. The second, use strange characteristics, characters. Dollar sign, euro sign, trademark, copyright, right reserve, whatever to look strange. Because it's eye-catching and because of some reason it creates credibility. If you have a sign with a TM, a trademark, they say, okay, wow, this is somebody who is interesting. This is somebody who is influential. This is somebody who is taking care about that kind of shit. And you just put Marina Success Academy, trademark. I can do it. I never thought about it. The third one, call to action. If you are selling something, ask something to do. What do you want to do? What do you want your customer to do? Click here, the best one. Order now, the best one. 4-1, direct and instantly benefit. If you click now, 13.5% is the free trial. 5th, you add your telephone number and your address. For the local businesses, the best. Google, comparing to Facebook, have a local tracking. And you can add whatever you need in this, and you can track and you can add it in the round or circle or kilometer or, I don't know, mile from your place. And you fill the name and the address. Somebody who will scroll will see it and say, oh, this is familiar. Wow, this other Partizanska. In Macedonia, in Skopje, everything is Partizanska. Every dance is Partizanska. I don't want to. But if you put your address, say, okay, wow, I'm familiar with this. Or I'm local business. Tell the story. Ask a question. You know this advertising when they put some kind of big billboard without the finish, without you know what they are advertising really. Don't finish it. But if you could, the best one. Website, interesting message, and what if you could? What? Click, find out. And the seventh one, minimize risk. If you are offering free trial, money back guarantee, or some kind of testimonials, add them to this. And what I will do is to make 7 advertising for my book, and I will add 7 different advertising, I will add 7 messages talking about different stuff with a 7 euro investment per each, so I will spend $50 and I will get again conversion. In the end, I will know which of these 7 my Marco and my Maya like the most. And I will also know what Marco likes, what Maya likes, which for sure is not the same. And according to that, I will add another $50 or another €50 to target the specific customer with a specific advertising that he already proved me that he won't like and that they will click it. Why AdWords? Because Google keywords is also one way to you to find out what is needed on the market, because Google is tracking all the searches on Google search, and if you add lamps or designer lamps, you will know how many people, how many times somebody searched for designer lamps or any kind of product. And this is good to have. Better customer profiling. Google locations, because it works here in this country. Facebook is not working yet. You are building the credibility and authority because you will get advertising on some portals that have million views, and then your average viewers or customer will see your advert like for the grid on the Forbes and different kind of stuff. You will see it on your local portals and you will say, well, it must be important, and we like important. It must be rich in order to be able to pay for this. We like people who are rich. We want to give them more money. And you will create this. And then Facebook, full AdWords, it will give you some kind of success formula for marketing. And then we will use display when we have something to show. It's like for the video, for the moving, for the tumbles, or for the images that we can place on different kind of portals. So, what do you want to accomplish with your marketing research, customer profiling, or your marketing or promotion that you are doing? Usually people say more sales. They said the end justifies the means. It's better the end determines the means. That means the goal that you want to reach. What is the major goal of your campaign? You use the tool for this. This looks, for example, you cannot take only one tool and use it for all the jobs that you need to do. You use one tool for the special job that you want to do. You want to build a brand awareness. Fans engagement, page visit, like. You use something else. You want to get problem awareness. You want to show that there is a problem on the market and that you have a solution for it. Then you go with the content marketing, examples, negative emotions. Again, different set of tools. Then you go to the solution, education, solution to the problem, to the content, testimonials, case studies. Again, you use different types. This is the part when you go for awareness, interest, desire. You are building up your customer. And then you move to the part when you are calling them to buy something from you. When you already draw attention to yourself, you already show them that there is an interest, and then there is a desire, buying desire, then you go exactly, only, and specifically with call for action. Buy now, learn more, click here, order now, pay now, download book, without saying, explaining, trying to hide it. But when you finish the process, you go there and you say, okay, now you buy, or not. Only two choices. And this is why it's important for the goals. We are finishing very soon. I mean, this is the end. For the results, whatever you get from your promotional stuff, sales, conversions, more funds, more likes, brand awareness, more list signups, measure them, because they are very important. Because those numbers are becoming a real part of your customer profile. Because in the beginning, you just get to know somebody. Here, you are becoming a friend and a family with your customers. You don't need only to understand why they are buying, what they are buying. You need to understand what this means to them. If you see the old guy in the toy shop, you don't ask, can I help? You ask, do you have, I don't know, granddaughter or grandson? Not only the reason why they're buying, but the means, what this means to them. And this is for homework, as I said. We make our own avatar. All of you will get an email with 20 questions that you need to answer. And I will show you, I will send you the different tools and where you can find your customers. And you will create me and give a name to your future customer. And for the next week, I'll prepare for you, again, we go a little bit deeper in Google AdWords. We go in the keywords, this is important. I will show you how the display is working. I will show you the MailChimp, the new features on the MailChimp, on communications, and especially autoresponders, because this will make your job a lot easier. And then we will go to presentational tools, graphic, video, sales letter. I will show you my formulas, how to write a subject, subtitle, how to explain your offer in a short email, and how to get your email open, how to get your email read, and how to get your content consumed, let's say like this. We will go through advanced targeting, deliver our content, and then we will transfer our emotion. How we emotion about our products will transfer to our customer. And there are two more that we will go in the 2 weeks from now. I will show you 10-slide investor pitch. I sent an email with Guy Kawasaki lectures in Scotland. Who watched that video? 37 minutes. There is a 10-slide pitch deck. Guy Kawasaki made a book, wrote a book, The Art of the Startup, which is also available to you. Every of you got a folder, and every of you got the list of the book, and then the next week you will also get my business plan. So this is it for now, and let me just show you what is available. Oh, shoot. This is business plan, like in English, with the blank pages. Who is bored? A lot. Books. Okay, this is what I have for you. Can you read it from down? Yes, you can. Then you cannot. For example, from Brian Tracy, How to Make More Money, Advance Faster, Eat That Frog, The Art of Sales, Psychology of Achievement, but also there is a book, Guy Kawasaki, it's Art of Start, and you also have a Lean Startup. Those two are the best sellers on Amazon last 2 years regarding the startup, both less than 300 pages, maybe less, and you can read it like in less than a week and get a lot more from all of this. Okay? This took us a lot. Wow. Thank you very much for your attention. It was a lot.